How to succeed in a restaurant business. Awesome question. I can help you out with this. My name is Brando Linick, and I'm going to be tackling this from a very different perspective. I'm going to share with you in a principle-based example how to do it, and also just how to build a business to get the results that you want in general. Because when it comes to succeeding in any business, having started a few, and the reason why you actually want to pay attention to what I'm going to share with you is having started a few, some of them absolutely failed, some of them worked, and I'll tell you, the ones that did work, there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into it. Dealing with equipment, dealing with supplies, outsourced employees, and paid them more than I was getting paid at some points. And I'm telling you, when it comes to a successful business, the best thing you could learn how to do if you're only looking at starting a restaurant business or any type of business because you want to make money, you want to make profit, alright, you want to make margins that are high. If that is really what you're looking for, if I'm speaking to you and you want to build a business to build an income, to build a lifestyle for yourself, to be your own boss, to quit your job, if that's what you're looking for, I would actually suggest, if you give me a minute here, before you consider starting a restaurant business, learn how to succeed building a leveraged business. What do I mean by that? Simply put, the best way you could succeed in business is where your overhead is lower. That way your profit margin is higher. See, with a restaurant business, it's not putting it down. You have a lot of overhead. You have a restaurant place, you have fridges, freezers, stoves, you have all this stuff, and then you have to fill it with employees. You got monthly expenses on top of that, and then you got to pay yourself after, which can take you a long time, which means your profit margins, which used to be up to here before you started the business, which means you weren't in business, were down now to here. Alright, which means your time freedom, which was up to here, is now down to here as well, because you got to put your time and your money into that overhead. So when it comes to building a successful business, I would suggest to you, from a business perspective, in this review here, from my personal experience, this is all that I can share with you, is learn how to build a leveraged business model where your profit margins are high but your overhead is low. And if you hear me out here for a minute, I've got a lead I want to throw your way, and this can save you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, alright, including money and time. And my story with this goes back a year ago when I came across a person who was building a business on the internet, and I'm not going to tell you the internet's the only way to go, but they're building a business without the overhead of supplies, equipment, employees, so it automatically was down. And because they're building on the internet and the internet was lifting, and doing all the heavy lifting for them, they're making a lot of money, alright? They weren't creating their own products and services, they weren't pitching friends and family, they were attracting people to them and to their business using the internet, and because they were traveling and building a business at the same time, I started to model and copy them, and in less than a month created a full-time income business from that, working part-time, which is not average or typical results. I am not guaranteeing you the same results because you got to work your butt off, learn stuff in any type of business, but if you want to build a business to be your own boss, create your own income, and you want to create a successful business where you can have the time freedom to do what you want when you want, if that is what you're looking for, learn to build a business on the internet and connect with someone who's already building a business online. It wasn't until I did that it worked for me. If it worked for me, it can work for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video review as much as I put together for you. Wanted to be very brief, direct, and straight to the point. And like I said, this is just from my personal experiences, the best that I can share with you, and I know it can save you blood, sweat, and tears, and hope you got value. So appreciate you, my friend, and look forward to seeing your success story. And if you do want to learn a little bit more information about how to build a business on the internet, if you're coachable, trainable, willing to put in work, you're open-minded, connect with me on my site. It's 123marketingtips.com, and take care.